Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Hope all right, and welcome to today's video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about logical functions. What are logical functions? Logical functions allows you to compare cell values and provide a true or false result. So this exercise here, or this table here, I'm going to be using it as an example for the AND function. So the AND function is a logical function. So what does the AND function do? The AND function returns true if all conditions are true and returns false if any of the conditions are false. I'm going to take that again. The AND function returns true if all conditions are true and returns false if any of the conditions are false. So how does that work? First and foremost, when you open your Excel workbook, it's going to take you, the home tab is usually activated. So to go to the logical functions, you need to hover your mouse to the ribbon, and here is the formulas tab. Click on the formulas tab, and this is the function library. Alright, so the function library, I'm working with the logical tab. Remember, I did say it's a logical function. Okay, so I'll click the down arrow. So there are so many logical functions here. We have the and, the false, the if, and all of that. So I'm going to be working with the if function. This is the one I will create. But before I start, what exactly do I want to do? So this is a theme, Grafted Boys themes. Here is the theme, list of themes. This is the score they had, and this is the matches played. And this box is where I'm going to be using the AND function, which is the rating. Okay, so back to where I have my formulas tab, function libraries group, and I need to click the logical tab. So I'm going to be using the if function here. So when you click on that, a dialog box comes out, which is the function arguments dialog box. Alright, so when using the if statement, you can join conditions together by using the AND function. Now this is where the AND function comes. I want to join conditions together using the AND functions. Okay, so what do I want to do now? I want to create an if and condition here in the ratings column. I want to create an if and function to rate the theme based on the following criteria. If a theme scores higher than 14, so this is the score column. If a team scores higher than 14 points, and if a team scored less than 4 matches, rate the team excellent. So this is two conditions, like I did say initially, that the AND function returns true if all conditions are true. So these two conditions need to be met before a true value is returned. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and create that logical stuff here. So the first box here is a logical test. So because it's AND function, I'm going to start with the AND. I'm going to do that in capital letter. The first box there, which is logical test. So I typed in my AND and open the bracket. Now what am I checking? If a team scores higher than 14 points. Now the word there, higher than, it's a mathematical formula, higher than. So I'm going to turn it to a mathematical formula, which is greater than. Okay, and I will be using this column. So if a theme scores, the column heading scores, I'll click on that. If a theme scores higher than 14 points, so I'll use the greater than sign and put in my 14. Now I have two conditions. The other condition is, to say the other condition, I have to put a comma there. Okay, if a team played less than 4 matches, So if a theme played less than 4 matches, the next column I need to use will be the matches played. So I'll click on this section. If a theme played less than, so that's the formula there that I want to use. So I'll put in my mathematical formula, which is less than sign, and I put 4. Okay, if a theme played less than 4 matches, so this is my column, matches played, which is C3, less than 4. So that's all the conditions that I have there. So I'll now go ahead and close the bracket. So this is a logical test. Then what happens? The next box there is value if true. What happens if that value is true? Rate the theme excellent. So I'm going to type in there excellent. Sorry, so okay, so if that happens, excellent. Value if false, which is the box, the next box there. If that is not true, if this logical test is not through, then what happens? I'm going to type in here that theme must try harder. So I'll type in try harder. Alright, so I'm going to just go ahead and explain this again. This is when you click and you get this function argument box. This is the logical test. You put in your logical test. You need to understand your mathematical formulas so you're able to convert the statement to a mathematical term. Value if true, this is what happens. Value if false, that is what happens. And I'm happy with what I have here, which is fine. And if I look at this section, there's no error sign, so it means that what I had keyed in is correct. Or I'll go then and click on the OK button. So now let's see if this particular one is right. You'll see the formula that I had just keyed in my formula bar. So to check the integrity of what I have done, I'll go through manually and see if this particular try harder is correct. Alright, so this theme here, Stellenbosch has a score of 11 points and played 3 matches. Alright, and it says try harder. So what was the criteria? If a theme scores higher than 14 points, so this doesn't have higher than 14 points. And the second criteria there is if a theme played less than 4 matches. So less than 4 matches, it had less than 4 matches and it doesn't have higher than 14. The point here is low, so it says try harder. This tells me that my formula is correct. So I'm gonna now use my fill handle and fill up this other section. Alright, so it copies the formula that I have here. Alright, then the second one I want to explain, it says excellent. So this person played, or this theme, Cape Town City Club, had above 15 points and played less than 4 matches. So they played just 2 matches and they had good score, so it's an excellent rating. So this is how to use the if and statement. Don't forget to drop comments and let me know what you think. I'll see you in my next video for more tech tips like this. Bye.